Staying sober can be miserable when you feel like you're missing out. It's a common misconception that you can't have fun without drinking. That's simply not true. It takes an open mind and some creativity, but there are lots of great ways to enjoy your life while staying sober. Hi, I'm Lisa Schoenstein, a licensed clinician at Sandstone Care. I've been here for 1 year and I've been working with young folks in treatment and mental health settings for 7 years. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 5 ways to have fun without alcohol. Tip number 1. ReDiscover old hobbies. Think back to the stuff that made your heart dance before the whole substances thing. Now start small. For example, if you like painting, remember not to focus on making a masterpiece as soon as you put the brush on the canvas. It's perfectly okay to be a bit rusty. Sometimes drinking can feel like a large part of your identity. Brushing the dust off of things that you love to do can help you feel like yourself again. For example, I've been a musician, a rock and roll cellist for the better part of 30 years. And I wasn't really sure if that hobby was going to endure without alcohol. So I took it slow, and I took it a little bit at a time. And much to my surprise, it was a better hobby without alcohol. Tip number 2, try new activities. It's time to find some fun things to do that don't require a single drop of liquid courage. Maybe you've always wanted to strum a guitar, learn how to cook like a chef, try your hand at sculpting, or even take up dancing. Trust those little nudges from your curiosity. New hobbies also mean fresh social connections, which can be really helpful if you feel like all of your friendships are centered around drinking together. Trying new things will help keep your mind off of drinking, and it can help you find new ways to have lots of fun. For example, on my journey, some of the new things that I tried out involved doing things sober with other people at all. I didn't have any friends who didn't drink and use. So every opportunity to go out with people, they would say, hey, we're going bowling. Do you want to go bowling? And the truth was, I did not want to go bowling, but I wanted to try being around other people who seemed like they were having fun. And these people seemed like they were having fun. Tip number 3, attend sober events. Imagine stepping into a world where the focus isn't on drinks, but on genuine connections. When you're on a journey to sobriety, surrounding yourself with people who share your goals is like finding a tribe that gets you. These events are like little hubs of support and positivity, where you can be yourself, let loose, and have a blast without the pressure or temptation of alcohol. Remember those times when you thought you needed alcohol to have fun or feel comfortable? Well, sober events can prove to you that you never actually needed it. For example, part of my story was that I spent a lot of time in Alcoholics Anonymous. And so I went out with people after meetings. They were going to have coffee, I would go to have coffee. They were going bowling, I would go bowling. They were throwing barbecues, I would go to the barbecue. Me being there and enjoying it isn't dependent on me having alcohol, and it's not impacted by whether anybody else does or not. Tip number 4, spend time with loved ones. Your loved ones are the people who root for you, who believe in you, and who want to see you succeed. Your loved ones also remind you of who you are beyond the substances. When you're with them, you're not defined by the struggles or challenges you're facing. You're the funny one, the caring one, the creative one. All those awesome qualities that make you, you. Sometimes finding other people who are going through what you're going through from the same position you're at, other people who are trying to stay sober, other people who may not feel like they have anybody. If you have in common that you're trying to figure out how to live sober, that can provide a better connection than whatever you got to recovery with. Tip number 5, travel. The idea of traveling while on your sobriety journey might seem a bit daunting, but trust me, it can be one of the most rewarding and transformative experiences you'll ever have. It's like hitting the reset button on your surroundings and immersing yourself in new cultures, landscapes, and experiences. This change of scenery can do wonders for your mindset and help you break away from old habits and triggers. When you're traveling, you're in control. You get to choose the destinations, the activities, and the pace of your journey. This sense of autonomy can be incredibly empowering, reminding you that you are making conscious choices for your well-being. Those amazing memories you create will be crystal clear, no hangover required. Travel doesn't have to be far-flung global adventures. Travel can be going to a new coffee shop, to a library, to a free museum. I hope these tips have given you some ideas on how to have fun without alcohol. Remember, Sobriety doesn't mean you have to give up on having a good time. It just means that you're finding new ways to enjoy life. If you want to learn more about substance use or mental health treatment options, then go to sandstonecare.com or call the number below. We'll get to know you and your specific situation so that we can connect you with the support you need, even if it's not with us. Change is possible, and Sandstone Care is here to help.